We are back. Uh, Welcome to Table Rolls. My name is David. I am your GM for what we're calling the prequel to our main campaign, Wrapped Through Fidelity. We are so excited. What we're going to be doing is using our infinite roll system to play a few short little mini campaigns with each of our characters. Um, Supporting cast will be other players from the table, but they will be playing characters that they will not be playing in the main campaign. Uh, and today we get to start with the one, the only, the ineffable Zero, played by our lovely Destiny, who will kill this character. I won't kill them. They will kill the portrayal of the character. So. Um, Little thing. Zora, you want to do um socials?
Oh, I didn't know I
Oh,
was going to be speaking
I
speaking
didn't
so
either.
early.
I just came up
Yeah,
with it.
so you guys can follow us at Table Rolls on TikTok, Instagram. I believe the YouTube is up. Um, Probably be up in a few more places at sometimes, but those are the main three. You know, all the fun shit. Follow, like, comment, interact. Let us know what you like to see from us. Oh yeah, we're also on Twitch, which you're watching right now, so I feel like that's fairly obvious. Go ahead and click that follow while you're in the chat, though. By the way, we really appreciate that. But yeah, table rolls on everything, real simple. We used to be Crits and Chaos, but we changed that. But all the socials are the same, just under a different name.
And today we have our players Destiny, Zora, and Kenna, who is a new addition to Table Rolls, and we are so excited to have.
New addition. Let me stop.
Do we have anything else before we get into it? No? All right. So as the portal opens on the world in which Nico lives, Nico, Zero lives, uh, we see zoom in on Zero walking along the ledge of an abandoned WPA Work Progress Projects Administration workflow facility. Been abandoned for quite a few years. It is 1952. We see uh, Zero walking along the ledge, putting one saddle shoe in front of the other, stepping along in the pines of the Georgia rural area. Um, the wind is soft and easy. The temperature is nice. Um, Not too hot, not too cold. Um, and as you're walking along and you're just kind of waiting for your friends to show up, you look out over this large abandoned facility and think to yourself about like how how it is a good metaphor for what life can be. Um, at one point in time, there were, 400 people working on this project, intended to be 100 people permanently there. And then a sinkhole opened up, and the entire project's gone, abandoned, no more. And you kind of feel that in your life, how, you look out forward, growing up, you knew you were poor, but there was always this like, oh, there might be something there. There might be something there. There's always a future to hit, and sometimes it feels like every time you try to get ahead, that sinkhole opens and just gone. Um, and you come to the overlooked spot where you sit down, waiting for your friends to show up. And I'd like you to just kind of give us a description of Zero and kind of let us know who they are.
All right. Zero, yeah. So as Zero's walking along, waiting for her friends, you basically see this, not too tall, about 5'9" or so, um, dark brown skin. Her hair is, out and about in like this, what? It's She has an Arbin, I guess that's the color that she chose for this time around. She might change it, depends on how she's feeling. Wearing a frohawk right now. She has these like pretty wide frame glasses on as she's like walking around the facility. She doesn't necessarily need to wear them right now, but she's so used to having them on right now, so it's fine. Right now she's just walking around in her kind of little bit tattered white button down shirt. There was a blazer that went with it, but she shed that long a while before she even came down here. She has a pair of pants that are actually a little bit too small for her. Like the ankles are available. The ankles are there, so high waters or whatever. She has the I forgot the name of the shoes already. Um,
Saddle shoes.
Thank you. Just walk around with her saddle shoes, and she's just literally doing these things as she's like balancing on like the different spots. And yeah, she does have on her right side of her lip, she does have like two identical piercings that should she have gotten when she did? No, but she decided to get them anyway. And as she's waiting for her friends, she is kind of walking around in order to like get rid of some of this like energy that she's got going on because she's ready to hang out, have a good time, but also like they're late and she's starting to get a little bit impatient because of that.
Okay. As you're looking around, you see just like when the sun breaks through the trees and it has the like beam hitting the ground in front of you, and uh, just in that moment of reflection, I think Zero kind of goes back into their mind and pulls up a memory from when you were about 7 years old. Would you like to tell us what that memory is?
She's Zero, about 7 years old. She's uh I would say that she's in like this really small apartment like setting, sitting on like a very tattered couch. And like how sometimes little kids, like when they're like really excited or they're anticipating the arrival of somebody that they care about, they just constantly like well, I don't imagine that they have a clock in here actually. She's just constantly looking at the door. She's like gripping the sides of this couch, swinging her feet, just like bouncing up and down, just like really excited to um you know waiting as patiently as she possibly can for her parents to come home. It's been a while since she's seen them, about 2 days actually. And it's not a unnormal for her parents to not be there for extended periods of time. They're poor. And unfortunately when it comes to stuff like that, sometimes they have to work long hours, sometimes odd jobs, and um that just comes with not being able to see them for a while. So she's just sitting there on the couch, and as the time goes on, she starts to think, "Oh man." She didn't say, "Oh man." She didn't say it like that. She's just like, "Oh, they might. Oh, they've been gone for so long. They might want some food or something. I should make them something." So she's gonna go into the kitchen, open the refrigerator. Takes a little bit of force because she has to pull the handle with both hands in order to open it up. And um, she opens it up and sees hardly anything in there. Maybe like a few eggs, some milk, maybe, um, some cereal sitting on top of the refrigerator or something like that. There's not a lot to choose from. So she goes to look in the cabinets instead. She's not tall enough to reach the cabinets at this point, so she is instead of asking like somebody to come help her or even calling for her sister who is home and can very much reach the cabinets, she's instead gonna do that thing where she like tries to hoist herself onto the cabinet, and it's she fails the first time, very much so, almost slips and falls. She yelps, but she manages to catch herself, tries it again a second time, opens up the cabinet, sees that it is very much the same. There's not too much available, probably like one pack of like spaghetti noodles or something like that in there, right? But I mean, milk, water, spaghetti noodles. There's a can of sauce in there like that feels like it should be enough to like make a quick dinner for her parents, something to get their energy back and all that stuff. So she pulls that out, sets it down, pulls the sauce out, sets it down. Um, you know, and so now she's jumping off the counter, lands with like a pretty her knees crack a little bit. She kind of almost landed wrong, but it's fine. She's fine. She goes to open up, or she goes to the sink and quickly washes off a pan, one of like the one of two pans that the household actually has. And she just fills it with water, puts it on the stove, and she tries to turn it on. She manages to do that. She turns that on way too high. So the burner starts like heating up red hot, like very fast. And she's still, excited to see her parents, still very impatient. So what she's doing is, she's basically not waiting for the noodles to boil or the water to boil before she like opens up the noodles, pours it into the thing, opens up the sauce, dumps it all into the thing, grabs the milk, has to do it with both hands, right? Because she's, like I said, she opens it up and pours, and she's trying to be mindful of how much she's pouring. She really truly is, but she still does that thing where like little kids, first she misses, right, and she spills a little bit onto the oven, and then she spills some directly onto the burner, and then she spills the a little bit more than necessary, like into the thing. Mind you, the water is not boiling at all just yet, so it's just floating and sitting there, kind of like rocks. Um, and she's getting a spoon. She goes to go get one of those spoons, and she's just stirring and stirring and stirring, and she's just like trying her absolute best because she just wants to make her parents dinner or something like that. Um, it's cool. Um, her sister Bianca eventually comes in and just like looks at her like, what are you doing? And she's just like, I'm cooking mom and pop some dinner. Like, duh. But she literally does this thing like as if like it's kind of obvious what she's doing. And Bianca just kind of like shakes her head and rolls her eyes, but she goes to help. And her being older and being the more mature one and being more knowledgeable of how this stuff kind of works, she's able to help Zero with the cooking process. Um, it ends up being a bowl of bullshit essentially because Zero did not put the ingredients in properly. But to Zero, this is the best thing in the world. She knows that they don't have a lot. She knows that they probably could. She probably didn't have to use nearly as many ingredients as she wanted to. But these are her parents and they work so hard and she wants to give them something like one less thing to worry about, which is cooking. um their baby brother is out in the living room somewhere, sleeping peacefully. And then they hear the door open. um and it's one of those like doors that have like you have like the glass screen first and then the actual door, so like that ruckus of the glass thing was just like loud as hell. um but Zero heard it, ears perked up, and she immediately, but she wasn't done. She had to go get some bowls and stuff like that, right? So she is hurriedly putting the monstrosity of a meal into bowls. And when I tell you it looks bad, it looks bad, but it was made with love and care. So her parents come in, her mother, her father, absolutely exhausted, like the type of exhausted that you have when you just want to go to bed. You don't want to talk, you don't want to eat, you don't want to do any of that stuff. So their parents come in. Not Bianca, I'm sorry. Zero's still in the kitchen. They come in, greet Bianca. Zero can hear the conversation that they're having with Bianca in the living room, making sure everything's good. Um, just like how are you doing? Are you taking care of stuff? Did you clean this? Did you do that? Is your baby brother doing okay? Yes, yes, he's fine. He's just sleeping. Okay. The parents go in to interact with Dante, who his name. Zero can't see this, but the parents were just like, doing the little, oh, like coochie coochie coo shit, whatever. Um, and it was nice. So Zero's in the kitchen, like I said, she's bringing out these like two like bowls that are at the same time, and she's sitting them on the table. And she goes to look at her parents, whose backs are to her because they're more focused on their with the baby, and that's fine. It's a baby. They'll turn around eventually and acknowledge that she's there. So she's just sitting there waiting patiently because she doesn't want to, like, take away from the attention that her brother's getting. Um, Maybe a minute goes past, another. They have a discussion between themselves. They talk to Bianca again, asking her how she's doing and all that stuff. And Zero is just like looking at the food. Just like it's gonna get cold at some point. And then eventually her mother uh ends up walking off, and she ends up going to like the only one or two rooms that this apartment has. Um, and then the dad turns around, goes over to Zero, looks at Zero, then looks at the food that they made them, gives Zero like a very exhausted smile, and then walks off to join his wife in bed. Um, cool. Zero is just like, oh. She looks at the food that she spent a while, preparing. Um, okay. They're just tired. I get it. They're just exhausted. It's fine. Maybe they're just not in the mood. I mean, they talked to my sister. They interacted with my brother, but maybe that's all they had time and energy for, right? So a couple hours pass or some time pass, the night goes on. Um, Zero wakes up, the parents are gone again. Um, that bowl of the bowls are still sitting on the table, clearly untouched. Um, Not in, like we know that nobody was gonna eat that, but at least a pity bite would have like sufficed. Maybe at least put a spoon in the thing or something like that. But it's clearly just been sitting there all night and left unacknowledged, left unbothered, untouched, and yeah. And I think that's where that memory starts to fade.
Okay. Um, we're gonna go ahead and get our first fate coin. Um, for infinite rolls, we have some different resources. One of those is called fate coins. Fate coins are resources you can use to help yourself or others meet a success threshold when you roll for some task that you are doing. Now, each player can contribute one fate coin to a single roll, unless they use upgrade tokens to pay 3 upgrade tokens to use another fate coin. But that was a great job. I would like to think that I would be a better parent and eat it, but that shit sound nasty. So
It was made with
milk
love.
and sauce and water.
It was made
Milk,
with love.
water.
She was
He
7.
said it was made with love and care. I disagree with the care part.
She
Love
she she cared. She put, if it helps, she did add a little black pepper in it to taste.
Sora's face through that entire story was crazy. All right. Zero, how do you feel in the moment having kind of that memory come back to you?
I think
You're sitting looking over the abandoned facility.
I think Zero is she does one of those things where she like pauses and makes a face like you know how when you're just minding your own business and then suddenly a memory of something pops up and you're just like, why did I think of that? It's exactly like that. So she kind of like pauses on the thing that she's walking in. And when she thinks of her parents, um it's a sore spot for her. That's probably like the earliest memory that she has of just how little interaction she really got. And it might there was a point where she would have just continued to defend them, like again, tired, working hard, trying to like take care of 3 kids with like a very low income. Like that can't be easy. But every time her brain like wires itself to try to like defend them, it goes to, they could have said hi. They could have said, "Hey, how are you doing?" They could have done something more than that. And then when that thought process, like, because it's always like a repeat. Every time that thought process comes back, she just can't help but to scowl, and then just the resentment starts to build up a little more, because that was just like, again, like the first instance that she could, the earliest instance that she can remember of something like that happening, and then from there it just got kind of went downhill even more so. So I think resentment is the biggest thing that's filling her heart right now. Annoyance at herself, at her own brain for conjuring up this memory because she doesn't know what caused it. It just happened.
Um, on that, as you are like processing that information, your brain does that thing where it like cascades into another thought. You're not even necessarily sure how it connected to that, but you know how sometimes you'll just be thinking one thing and then your brain makes 17 leaps that you don't know, and then you're in another thought. A memory pops into your head from when you were about 13.
Um, Zero is exhausted. There's sweat pouring down her forehead. Her chest is heaving. Her heart feels like it's about to explode as she like dashes her way back to the house. She can feel and it's not heavy, but the item that she has in her pocket, or items I should say, she has in her pocket, kind of feel like they're weighing her down, but she can't do anything but to continue to push forward. So she's late. Again, the sun has long since passed. The street lights had been on for hours now. And she was spending some time with Nico. That's what happened. She lost track of time. That's something that tends to happen a lot. Um and Nico and their amazing friends, their other group of friends that she also tends to hang out with. Um she knows when she gets home she's about to get her ass ripped into. So she's just mentally preparing for that. Um but you know, Zero comes back, manages to get back to the apartment, and she knows that it's one of those like, I guess I was about to say front facing apartments. There's a window there that she knows is unlocked, that her brother keeps unlocked for her for specific purposes, such as this. So she ends up climbing in. She's not gonna bother knocking on the door because why even do that? Because she's hoping that maybe nobody noticed that she was gone. So she climbs on in. Dante is just looking at her, um, expression kind of blank, and she just grins at him. And she does this one of these things. Um, and so she thanks him for leaving the window open, and she goes, leaves his, not his room. They all share a room. They leave their room. That's what I should say. And she, opens the door. She's gonna, she feels gross. She's gonna try and take as much of a shower as she can. Um, Second she tries to, Bianca is standing right there standing like right at the beyond the threshold of the thing. And Zero is just like, internally she's just like, fuck. Externally she's just like, hey, how you doing? Um, Bianca doesn't play that shit. She's just looking at Zero. She has some height on her, so she has to like kind of like look up at her a little bit. Um, and basically Bianca is just like asking, "Where the hell have you been? It's it's past midnight. You're long past your curfew. Where the hell were you? Relax. Calm. Like, why are you on my ass right now? Don't worry about it. I'm back now, aren't I? Bianca is just like, you're out with them again, weren't you? Who? Somebody? I don't know what you're talking about. And Zero tries to like move past her, but Bianca does this thing. It's like, get your hands off me. Don't touch me. Um, and uh, Bianca just like looks at her. It's the air of this is a lot of things. Disappointment is crossing her features. Irritation because this is not the first time this has happened clearly. And just there's like a hint of sadness there that Zero can see, choosing to ignore that particular emotion for a second. And she goes like, "What's the issue? What's wrong? What's your problem?" And Bianca is just like, what's your issue? Like, what did you steal? Hmm? And Zero just does one of these things. It's just like, why do you think the worst of me? Did I do something wrong? and the items in her pockets are just basically screaming at her at this point. And then Bianca is just like, just looking at her. And she's just, Zero. Or actually, no, that's not what she says. Micah. Um, I don't know why. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. But this thing that you're doing, I don't even know why I'm bothering telling you this. You're not going to listen. Zero, just probably not. Um, but she tries to walk past Bianca again, but Bianca just like now completely like steps in her way. And now Zero is actually getting irritated because she's tired, she's hungry, she just wants to go to bed. She had a long day of thievery, and her sister's stopping her from like actually like counting the goods that she got, right? Um, but Bianca just looks at Zero and just or yeah, looks at Zero and it's just like, I care about you, okay? I love you. I mean, why wouldn't I? You're my baby sister. But this is, do you not see this path that you are currently going down? Zero's just like, I see the path to the bathroom that you're currently blocking. Um, and then Bianca just rolls her eyes because shit ain't shit funny right now. Um, you keep hanging out with Nico, they're gonna get you killed. They're gonna drag you down. They're gonna take you to a place that you do not want to be. I don't know how many times I have to drill that into you, but I'm trying to keep that from happening before it actually happens. And then Nico just does one of these things. Oh, not Nico, I'm sorry. Zero does one of these things, and it's just like, uh huh, uh huh, uh huh. You don't know Nico like I do, actually. So they're my friend, all right? My best friend, actually. So I mean, how many friends do you got, huh? Um, and Bianca looks taken aback by that, and Zero knows she hit a sore spot. Bianca has no friends. Bianca is always here, taking care of Dante, taking care of the house, trying to take care of Zero. Bianca doesn't have time to go interact with anybody else. And Zero knows what she's like. There's a little ping in her chest when she says that, but she holds her ground. Um, I think the next time that Zero tries to walk past Bianca, Bianca just lets her this time, and Zero goes into the bathroom, shuts the door, and then opens up the window. That little window that's like above the tub or whatever. Um, and basically is standing against it, pulls the items that she got out of her pocket, which is just a pack of cigarettes and a lighter. Um, and she pulls one out of the pack, lights it up, and she just starts smoking. And, basically taking joy in the rewards that she's gotten. And yeah, I think that's what
Okay.
that went into.
As we pull back from that scene, and you're not quite sure why that memory popped into your mind, but it has been 2 years since Bianca uh, got married and moved out, and you've just been left to do what you wanted to do. How are you feeling about that memory now that Bianca is gone, and any real chance you had to fix that relationship seems gone?
I think Zero feels, again, there's like another ping in her chest that there is a part of her that wants to acknowledge it, but instead she's going to focus on just how Bianca made her feel. Um, Bianca was supposed to be her sister, not her parent. Um, and yet it was always, Micah, do this. Micah, you need to do that. Micah, you need to pay attention and do this, that, and the third. And it's always like she never experienced that with Dante. Um, I think she wishes she really does wish she had more of a sister, and I think there's another part of her that's just like, well, she also didn't have the opportunity to be anything but a parent. Yeah, but she didn't have to. I mean, Dante was completely fine with helping me out when I needed it. Why couldn't Bianca offer the same to me? Why she have to always be on my ass all the time? I wasn't doing anything wrong. There's nothing wrong with wanting to like get out of here and do a there's nothing wrong with wanting to get out of here and wanting to like be somewhere that's not here where I have to be reminded of all the stuff that I don't have and you know having to look at a makeshift parent instead of the ones that are actually like supposed to be here taking care of me. Um, that's what Zero's thinking at the moment. And it's making her feel like really bitter. Um, and I think part of that bitterness is stemming from her not acknowledging that little ping that was in her chest about. Well, we'll get to that at some point.
Okay. As you're kind of processing that and um, laying this blame at Bianca's feet, uh, maybe rather than where it should go at your parents' feet, but um, Zero is a very clearly hurt individual, and you think back to that what Bianca said about Nico will get you killed, and here you are, 4 years later, still alive, still having fun, still feeling um, a memory from just a short bit ago, a couple weeks, a month, 2 months, something like that, uh, pops up. What's that memory?
Um, it's like you said, it wasn't that long ago. Zero and Nico are hanging out about. Probably just got done doing heist. Well, not probably. They for sure just got done doing a heist, and they made their getaway, and now they're walking along one of those massive open fields that are just nothing but grass, kind of like how like on the side of a highway where it's or not a highway, it's just like a straightaway and a bunch of grass on either side. I imagine that they're like walking across something similar to that, um, and they're just talking, laughing, and then it gets to a point where now they're just walking in comfortable silence. The sun is on the way of setting, so like it's like a brilliant yellows and oranges. Temperature is starting to cool down, so it's like a night. There's like a nice brisk breeze going on that's kind of rejuvenating. Um, and now that they're walking in silence, like Zero is just like kind of like looking off into like a really far distance. And then she starts to kind of feel like a little bit wistful. Wishful or wistful? Uh, I just brain farted on what either words mean. It's fine. She looks over at Nico. She looks over at Nico. Um, and she just kind of like, hey, you ever think about the future? Then Nico just looks at her and it's just like, what? What are you talking about? You getting all mystical on me? No, no, that's not. No, that's not what I'm saying. Um, I'm just. I don't know. I mean, lately I've been thinking about, well, well, spit it out. No, I don't know. Um, you gotta promise not to laugh at me. Um, I can't promise you that. Um, when Nico just, or not Nico, Zero just like sticks out their foot and trips, Nico. Not enough to where they can fall, but stumble a little bit. I'm just, listen, we're 17, right? That's, pretty close to 18, pretty close to 18. Uh, yeah, I'm glad you can count. fuck you. But I'm just saying, it's like once we hit 18, like the shit that we get into, we could actually like if we get caught doing some shit, we actually could like end up, in the big house. I mean, why are you telling me this? I'm just saying, like, there's got to be more than that, just right. Like, I don't want to. I mean, I'm not saying that stealing and all that stuff is not fun. I'm not saying that running around the streets is not a great time for me. I'm just wondering if there's more to life than just that. I don't. I mean, more than committing crimes and getting fucked up every other night. I think Nico kind of like stops walking, holding on to like their little bag of goodies, and they look at Zero, just like, you're disgusting. Fuck. Why are you getting all sappy on me? Damn. I can't think. I can't wonder. I mean, do you normally do that? And Zero just rolls their eyes behind their glasses. Um, well, and just like, listen, you're doing a lot of thinking. You're doing a lot of wondering about the future. And I'm not saying that you're not allowed to do that. I'm just, why don't you just focus on the moment, the focus on the right now? Like we just pulled off this big heist, and you're getting all sappy about me talking about the future. Like, in my future, I see us smoking this entire thing when we get back to my cousin's house. I'm just like, oh, I meant the far future. Yeah, I know what you meant. I think, listen, um, and then Nico walks up, places a hand on Zero's shoulder. And I know that you have a lot of thoughts, and I know you have a lot of thoughts in here. And I know sometimes they, cause you to do this thing called questioning. Um, but I think all this stuff that we're doing, I'm pretty sure if we weren't meant to do this, we wouldn't be doing this, right? Zero's just like, I mean, you can't see my eyes, but I'm like looking across the room and just like, I guess. Like there's a plan already set in motion for us. We're just following it. And I think you should be more focused on, making sure that plan is successful as opposed to trying to like, deviate from that. All right? I mean, I guess, I don't know, it's just, I mean, who came up with this fucking plan? I don't fucking know. All I know is that I'm following it and it feels good. Why? Do you have a second thoughts? I'm not saying that I'm having second thoughts. It sounds like you're having second thoughts. I just, you don't think there's more to this life than just, I mean, I'm sure there's more to everything. That's what Nico's saying. But I like this life. And I like that you're in this life with me. So, tell you what, we get back, we're gonna finish this entire thing. Single night. We, that's like a pound of, we're gonna finish this entire thing in a single night. And then if you're still feeling this way, say like next week, I'll give it more thought. But until then, you just live in the moment, all right? I got you. And then Nico just, or not Nico, Zero just looks down at their friend who's always been there for them and has always been right about a lot of things. Okay. And then they just continue to walk.
As we pull out of that memory, and you're just there thinking about again the future, because Nico has a fallback. If Nico gets caught and gets a record, and let's say gets off on not too harsh of a sentence, um, their family has the money to get them into a job, get them settled. Uh, if you get a record, that's it. You're done. Nobody's gonna hire you. You got no backup. So your choice at that point in time is continue being a criminal, or you know, find a new path to being a different person. Um, Run, start over somewhere new. And as you're thinking about that, about all the implications of your life, the place that you are in, from the fact that your parents um, were poor and didn't have the time that they should have had for you, didn't make the time for you that they should have, from knowing that Bianca cared for you and was put into a situation that uh, was not easy, and you being unable to look at that situation because it hurts. Um, to Nico, who um, has been for the past few years at least, the color to your life, the purpose moving you forward, the thing keeping you going. Um, Nico, would you like to describe yourself as you walk up behind Zero, who is sitting on this ledge, not paying attention, lost in thought?
Yeah. Um, Nico stands at a terrifying 5'0". It has like the it has like they have like those short like kind of like pin curl hair um that like stays up a lot of the time. She very much, I say, cosplays as a greaser because has the leather jacket and like the like denim jeans and like the like kind of like Converse shoes and all that. But like greaser is definitely very much like a working class thing, and Nico has never worked a day in their life, but they really, they really respect into the greaser subculture, you know. Uh, they have they've got this is like kind of like medium dark brown skin. Has like these big brown, like almost like doll eyes that really fuck with their whole like tough guy greaser aesthetic. Is always smoking a cigarette, except for now when they're sneaking up on their best friend.
Okay. It's been probably a couple weeks since you've seen each other. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you guys, after you pull a big hike, usually try to give some space, make sure that you don't draw too much attention. So how do you greet
Mm-hmm.
Zero, who does not know you are there,
Mm-hmm.
um, after having not seen them for a couple of weeks?
Zero sitting down on the edge of this.
Yeah, on the edge, like on a probably about like a half wall, 3 foot wall, um,
Okay.
legs hanging over. There's no drop on the
Um.
side. If you want to kick them off,
Okay. Yeah, Nico pops up behind Zero and goes boo and pushes them off.
Ah, fuck. Ah. You just hear Zero yelp as they try to catch. Did you say there's no drop or there's a small drop?
it's like 3 feet. I mean, you don't.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
tiny
Yeah,
drop.
you hear. I didn't do it just now, but like you just hear like this high pitched like yelp. Um, that sounds like
Wilhelm scream.
No. And Zero like tries to catch herself, but they can't, and they end up falling the 3 feet. Hit the ground, lands weirdly, so they end up sprawling. Um, now look, my tattered fit is more tattered than it was at first. I think she like rolls around, um, tries to is getting up, and she like looks up at Nico.
Getting
And
slow, Four Eyes.
yeah, fuck you, first of all. Like, what the hell was that for?
Nico holds out a hand. I missed you.
Yeah, not enough.
Besides, you gotta learn. You gotta learn to be more conscious of your surroundings. Suppose I had been the law, you'd have been caught.
Yeah, you ever see Lawn down here?
Oh, I mean, they could probably catch your slow ass. But lucky for you, it's just me.
Yeah, just you. Zero looks around. Where's that girl you've been dragging around?
Oh. You mean Johnny? She should be showing up soon. Why?
I don't know. I'm
Worried that she's gonna cut into our alone time?
I don't know. I mean, she lasted longer than the other ones you've been messing around with, so.
Okay, first of all, don't talk about me like I'm some easy shit, okay? I am a real lover.
Mm-hmm.
And it really hurts me to hear you talk about your fellow women this way. Where's your feminism?
It's all right here. She like cups her chest.
Yeah, you sound like a jealous housewife is what you sound like.
Oh, you would know exactly what that sounds like now, would you?
Yeah, because you sound like one all the time.
Okay. And how many, like, say, if Johnny's not doing it, then it's gonna be Elizabeth. It's gonna be Sam.
Aww.
It's gonna be Jesse. It's gonna be Riley. I'm sorry. That was just one hand. I can keep going on the other.
No, you're keeping quite the tally. What's up? You jealous?
Of you? No.
Maybe.
Far from it. What took you so long?
All right, fine. What took me so long? What took me so long? This is what I mean with the jealous wife shit. Now you're gonna get on me for coming home smelling like another woman?
I mean, Zero leans in and gives you a sniff. Nope. It smells like desperation. Is that a hint of
yeah,
hold on, what's
right.
that?
Yeah,
Cheap cologne?
Come down here.
What? What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say? What do you gotta say?
As soon as you lean down, thumps you right in the forehead. Fuck you.
Zero, who should have known better than to let that happen.
Yeah, you're over here interrogating me about my love life. Where's your woman? You know, or man, if you're going straight on me.
Oh, don't. Don't say that. Oh, that just. Oh, I almost threw up a lung. Don't do that. Don't do that shit. First of all, I'm not looking for a woman right now. I have other shit that I need to worry about. Okay? Like,
Come on, you don't ever think about it? About dating? You don't ever consider?
I'm not gonna sit here and say that I never think about it.
Temptress lulls Zero into a daydream.
Zero.
You can tell me. I won't tell anybody. I want to know.
That last heist.
About this time.
Oh, never mind.
Johnny comes walking down the hill. Johnny, would you like to describe yourself?
I think Johnny is one of those people who's like in a constant state of motion, like always either on her way to something or from something. And she's very visibly coming from her job as a bartender at just like a establishment probably on the other side of town. And then like, you know how in the 90s there was a lot of like 70s nostalgia?
I think Johnny works at a place that is like that, but it's the 50s, so there's like a weird nostalgia for the 20s going on. So she looks just like completely out of time. Like she's like somewhere between like a flapper and a showgirl because there's no real commitment to historical accuracy when capitalism and tips are involved. Like she is just dressed like I work at a place that is vaguely 1920s themed and I serve creepy people drinks for a living and I need them to like me so I get paid. Like everything about her energy says I am curated to be likable to whoever I have to be servicing at the time. And then I think like I don't know, bartenders in noir are almost like their own archetype. I think Johnny's the kind of person who like spends a lot of time around types like Zero and Nico, but doesn't necessarily do what they do beyond like an informant standpoint. Like I think she definitely has an ear to the ground. She's got friends in high and low places. She's got contacts you wouldn't expect, but she doesn't have the facilities for this. You know what I mean? Like she's not one of these big, strong, tough types. She's not getting into fights. She's not fast enough to be stealing anything. I think she is not even the brain. She's like a people person. Like she knows these people. She knows this area. She's one of those people where like when you go out with her, she says hi to people you swear you've never seen in this part of town before ever in your life. I think she's just like clearly a very people oriented person, but not by choice. And she's at her end with it. Like it's the end of the night. She's done. She's over it. She's ready to come do whatever it is she's going to do with her friends.
Doing hood rat shit.
When fucking I forgot my character's name. When Nico sees Johnny coming, is gonna look over at Zero and goes, I'm really sorry about this, don't be jealous. And then I look over at Johnny and I like do like a whistle, I'm like, hey doll. And I blow her a kiss.
You know that scene from The Legend of Korra where Asami and Mako are being cute and Korra's is like, ah. That's what Zero's doing right now.
I think Johnny like catches it and like tucks it in her back pocket, but she's also like quickly running out of social battery. Like it's so half-hearted.
Damn. Not even Nico's kiss can rejuvenate you.
I don't think anything could at this point, unless you have a particularly strong drink.
No, I got some smoke, so. Hey, hello.
I'll
figure it.
I'll take that for sure. I light up a smoke.
I stole these just for you.
Nico, Zero swipes it out of your hand to take one.
Hey.
She's already light.
Nico lights their own cigarette. They've been trying to like practice smoke tricks, but they're not really that good at them right now. And by right now, I mean it's just you can tell that they're trying to do something and nothing's being.
So this part of your new party trick, or
pop-up cloud?
Just
yeah.
You just hear Zero just give a good job, good show.
You do a trick then. You do one. You do one. Yeah, you can't.
I can do a trick first of all. Don't. Well, you doubting me? Don't do that. Can I roll to do a trick?
I'm gonna say finesse.
Finesse.
Finesse. ST. Well.
Okay.
Would like to dock -10 from that roll by virtue of being a fucking hater.
Please.
I won't let you roll an opposed roll to.
Yeah, see who makes the better trick.
Petty, you can't even make a trick.
You want to do a trick?
Yeah, let's go trick for trick.
Trick for trick, like you know, I was gonna make a joke. I'm not gonna say that. I'm sorry.
You're my girlfriend, and you're giving Zero.
Yeah. Nico's girlfriend, but Anna is rooting for Zero. That was maybe a little bit of character bleed there is what that was.
So, in Infinite Rolls, we have something called contested roll, in which no ST is set, no success threshold is set. It is just a roll off. So we are going to do a finesse contested roll. Whoever gets the higher roll gets the trick the other person fails.
All right, so this is my question. I know I just said that Nico is not good at these tricks. However,
The answer is
Nico
no.
has been trying and has been smoking for a very long time. Can I use a reinforcement die?
No.
Let's try.
I was gonna say I want to make that same argument. I've been smoking since I was 7. I need.
No.
Oh.
No. What's up?
I rolled as a bit and got a 10.
All right, let me roll.
Just show us both up.
You say yours first, Nico.
I got a 10.
I got a 6. I got a 6.
Nice. So, another thing on Infinite Rolls is we have a resource called an upgrade token. When you roll and you fail the roll, you will get an upgrade token. There are many things that upgrade tokens can be spent on, using an additional fate coin, using a fate point to make your dice into advancing. I forgot what we used here. Advancing, which means goes to the next dice above, or adding a permanent plus to that. So as this is the first failed roll, 0, you will get a upgrade token. It is up to the players to keep track of those.
Are they going to?
What was that?
Are they going to transfer over for when we get to main campaign or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So, all of this is canon. All of it sticks with you. So, what trick do you do, Nico? I would like to say, in Zero's face.
Yeah, no, that was the given. I think Nico, even with the success, still isn't that great. So I think this is their first full successful trick because now they've been challenged. I truly do think it's just like an O-ring that goes around like Zero's head. But it's like cuts off just like at their forehead and goes through. And Nico just goes, "Damn, your big ass forehead fucked up my trick."
Yeah. Zero does not have a comeback because I'd imagine like since she failed, she tried to do like do one of those old things as well because I don't know smoke tricks in real life. And she tried, but it ended up coming out as like a big plume of like smoke. So
I inhaled it. I'm not letting that go to waste.
It's like, I didn't know you like shotgunning so much. Is this a new? She looks over at you, Johnny. This a new inside the house trick or what's going on here?
I think Johnny is the only one who's like sincerely invested in this cigarette. It's her first after work thing. So I really think like you two are doing this and Johnny is just like, what? What'd they do now? Was it dumb? I wasn't looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
it wasn't dumb.
Yeah.
It was incredibly impressive. I did a trick for you. I mean, it's gone now.
Wasn't that impressive?
Big ass head fucked it up.
It couldn't have been that impressive. They don't even know what the fuck you just did.
Okay. Everywhere I go, I am treated like garbage. And I try to, you're over here supposed to be my best friend, and all you do is insult me and hurt my feelings.
First of all,
I think I feel a tear coming on.
You're working that tear kind of hard, aren't you? Listen, sorry.
Nico.
Yo.
You did call call everyone together because you had a good reason.
Yeah.
And as much fun as you are having, you do know you have a limited time to get the job done.
Right. Nico, as everyone's laughing, just clears their throat, and they're gonna stand on the little thing that Zero goes on. And if Zero's on, they're like, "Get down, I'm doing something." He goes, "I'm sure everybody's wondering why I called this meeting today. Because I got a new score for everybody. Now, pause for effects. We're nicking some shit from the banker. Nicking some shit from the banker, you know, classic doing stuff for a job, but I say we keep some shit for ourselves, sell it to some dumbass collectors, keep a little bit of spoils of war."
Hold on. What bank are you talking about?
The banker. You know, Johnson. Real old guy, talks real slow, got them ugly ass shoes.
God, not Johnson.
Zero is just like, and you got how we doing this? You just gonna go in and steal some shit?
Yeah, go in when he's not home, nick some shit that he's not gonna miss, get out, easy peasy, rice and cheesy.
Okay, I'm up for it. You're not gonna see
I
or
knew
know
you
from
would
me.
be. Johnny, what do you...
And what do you expect me to do?
You can sit there
Listen,
and look
I know
pretty.
you like to, like, be the informant, and I love that for you, but you know you gotta, like, jump in on this shit sometimes. It'll be fun.
You want me to jump in on robbing a banker?
I mean, you gotta say it like that, make it sound like a bad idea. Listen, we're just gonna go in a guy's house while he's not there, take some of his shit that he's not gonna notice, and then we're gonna leave. He's never gonna even know we're there. He's not even gonna know it was us.
Listen, I
Come on,
will
how much
do
money
this.
did you make in tips today?
Don't ask me that. It's just gonna piss me off. I will do this for you. I just want to make sure everybody remembers that respectfully, unlike y'all, I am employed. And so when I commit crimes, I risk that. But sure, let's rob the banker. Let's steal from the banker.
I
I
knew
don't
you
care.
would.
Sure.
Zero's just looking at these two,
Okay.
just like, okay, lovers quarrel.
There are the things that need to happen for this heist, which you guys would all kind of already know. You're pros at this. This is the 1950s. There aren't alarm systems, but people pay attention more. It's a smaller town, so you have to get there unseen. You have to get inside unseen. Can't break anything getting in, because then they will know there's a break-in. You're trying to get away without anyone knowing anything was even stolen. Um, you have to get the items, find them in the house, get the items, and then you have to get out unseen, meaning nobody will see you leaving the house. And if they do, you better make sure they don't see your face or enough to get a description of you. Is there any preparation you guys would like to do?
I think, well, I know Nico would want to have a quick sidebar with Zero before we stepped off.
Okay.
Yeah. I think at some point, like, Nico's gonna, like, tug on, like, Nico's shirt. Nico's gonna tug on Zero's shirt to, like, pull her, like, aside. Just like, hey, so I've been thinking about all that bullshit you were saying about, you know, stuff being in the future and stuff after today mattering and stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's bullshit now?
Yeah, that dumb shit. Yeah. I'm just saying, if you get enough stuff out of the house, maybe a little extra more than we were supposed to, I don't know, maybe at some point you could sell it. We could get tickets and just, I don't know, run to another town so you can see some shit. Get that stuff out your system. Might be worth thinking about.
You want me to steal some shit and then run away?
No, I'm saying, I'm just saying, if we get enough stuff and, maybe we're able to sell it at a good price, we can get out of here, like you keep fucking talking about. That's it.
I'm sorry, Zero's one of those people who will focus on the wrong part of a conversation, and she's just like, I mentioned that shit one time.
Alright, you know what, fuck it. I don't even care anymore. It's like, whatever. I'm gonna walk away.
So, this is not supposed to be the stressful part.
I don't give a fuck. Whatever.
Hey, you're walking a little bit too fast. I'm like, oh, but you know what? I'm gonna let that slide.
You're gonna get all your sappy germs all over my coat.
Well, goddamn. I'm sorry that I want to, Zero's fine. She doesn't know what to say. What the fuck ever. Anyway, just.
You're so clingy.
Well, someone has to be. Your girlfriend's not giving you no sugar.
What stat do I roll to tell how concerned I should be about my relationship?
Calculation.
Okay.
That's the 10.
Oh, nuts. That's a 7.
Okay. You are pretty secure.
Everything's fine and this is great and I don't need to be worried in the slightest.
You've been around, like, have been
This is what they do.
not together. Like,
Yeah.
This is their dynamic. Um,
No, I think genuinely Johnny's a bartender. She's a people person. I think she knows she's the third wheel, even if she hasn't accepted exactly how deep that runs.
I think there is a little bit of a seed in your head of like, Nico say we would be together.
Interesting.
But maybe they didn't mean, maybe then that we.
They meant like the royal we. Like the
Bros
general
before hoes. What do I say?
We? Oh, you speak French now.
Oh man. Anyways, yeah. Yeah, we get together, like all three of us in our little, I think, I don't know, say in a triangle. Nico insists we do it like in the movies where you have like our like a coupling. It's so much shorter than both of you, so it's a little ridiculous.
So you having trouble reaching?
All right.
Zero crouches down a little bit to be at the same height as you.
All right, listen, I'm just saying. All right, cool. So getting in, we got to not draw attention to ourselves. Dress up like maintenance. Could I don't know, I was gonna say mailmen. I don't know why 3 mailmen would be necessary for one house.
Too many mailmen.
What time of day is it? Is it nighttime or is it daytime?
It's daytime, because you have to get in while they're at work.
He's at work. Yeah. It's like, I don't know. I think maybe we just do a little casual stroll. Maybe we go into the house one at a time. We don't all go in at once, like space it out enough. One person goes in, waits, next person goes in, waits, third person goes in, we do our shit. Skedaddle.
Yeah, can I roll discernment to see how much I know about this man and who goes into and out of his house?
I think if we're gonna do that, it would be Nico. You and Zero are not in that strata of class where Nico is. Like, the reason Nico knows about these things, all of these heights, is because these things are talked about at their parents' parties.
Johnny, we're broke.
What?
Johnny and Zero are broke. They don't know this shit.
Yeah, but I don't even think you need much of a roll. It's daytime, nobody's there. Nobody should be going in the house. So, a back approach coming in from the back or side or something like that. Nico, you would.
No, we're coming in the back.
First one. There's the first one. Okay. Nico, you would know there's like some hedges and trees along the side that you could probably sneak through, stuff like that. But you could do maintenance workers, that would be fine. Mailmen would probably be a little insane.
I think
like a little
Nico's I think Nico's plan would be for us to like dress in a way where we look like maintenance, but still sneak through the hedges and the bushes. It's just so that like if we get caught, it's not like 3 teenagers in their regular outfits.
Well, 2 regular teenagers in their regular
and a waitress.
and
You're in your work clothes.
Like a flapper.
They know exactly how to fire you because you're in your work clothes. They know exactly.
Did you come here straight from work? Yeah, but this motherfucker right here. They point you out in a lineup immediately.
Okay, so you guys, I figure you guys have been pulling heights for a while. You have a stash of things at the facility there. You grab the things you want. You head on over. We are going to do 3 rolls. The first roll will be to move through the town. The second roll will be to sneak up to the house. The third roll will be to get into the house unseen. I will let you choose who is rolling which of those 3 rolls. You can only roll one.
So each of us has to do one. So it's move through the city.
Mm-hmm.
So
and
finesse.
Then does it move through the town?
Move through the town.
Move through the town neighborhood.
To the house, like sneak into the neighborhood, sneak through the hedges, whatever, and then sneak into the house.
I almost feel like Nico should do the city roll, mainly because they're like, as much as Nico loves to cosplay being the working class, I fear a lot of people do know who their family is. And so it's probably a little better at like moving through the town in a way that doesn't look shady. Because as much as like Nico tries to have a tough guy reputation, it's just like, oh, like. So I think Nico would be better at like, like moving through the city and helping their friends move through the city in a way where it's like, they know how. It's kind of like that talk thing from Avatar where she's like, I grew up in class and I can go back to it if I need to. And so Nico essentially knows how to move through town like a normal person who should not be bothered. And should anyone see them, I don't think most people are that concerned.
Zero and Johnny, how does it feel to be called not a normal person?
I mean, does Nico say that out loud?
No, I'm just joking.
No.
Okay, I was about to give an actual answer for that.
USTs will increase with each roll.
Oh no.
Oh, they'll increase? What are these rolls? Do we get to choose the rolls or are they a set thing?
Move through the town is going to be savoir faire. For anyone who doesn't know our infinite roll, that is our charisma based roll. And then the 2 after that are going to be finesse rolls.
My savoir faire is way better than my finesse, so I'm still down to do savoir faire. I mean, do the first roll.
Okay, so that would move through the city, move through the what was next?
To the house.
Move through the town, sneak up to the house, sneak into the house. rerolls.
I mean, my finesse is the highest of my physical stats. It's still only a D8.
What's my? I mean, what? Yeah, go ahead.
So my finesse is a D10. So, well, if Nick, yeah, I was gonna, yeah, I'll be the last one to go.
Chance of rolling higher. Yeah, and the hardest ones are at the end.
That one, and the fact that I think Zero is actually like pretty good at sneaking into houses at this point. You know, not that you guys need to understand why, but she's pretty good at that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Zero, go ahead and give me your savoir faire.
Nico?
Micah?
Not Zero.
Nico. I mean, not Micah. Nito. Fuck. We're all fucking up. All right. Can I use my reinforcement die? Because this is something that
they've done this before.
I'm good at.
In infinite rolls, we have an additional die. It starts at a D4 for every one. Sometimes in games where we have magic, it would be a magic die. Games we have tech, it would be a tech die. In games like this, it would be skills that you have that you can apply to situations. And I think that you have presented a case enough that yes, you may use your reinforcement die based on your class within society. So, your privilege.
Which how does it feel to be privileged in a?
Don't say that to Nico.
How does that feel to be privileged in a? Yeah.
Okay, so I hit a 4.
SP is 8.
8? Okay, so I hit a 4 on the reinforcement die, so that advances. I roll it again. Damn, that's another 4, so I already hit it. So do I just stop?
Yes, you stop. So,
okay. So I didn't even have to roll well, I didn't roll the savoir faire at all. I only rolled the reinforcement.
You roll a savoir faire. Nice.
Yeah.
So we have a thing in Infinite Roll. When you roll and your dice hits the maximum of that roll, so a D4, they roll a 4, you get what's called an advancement. On your stack, if you advance twice, then you will evolve your dice up to the next level. So a D4 would become a D6, D6 become a D8. On our reinforcement die, we will use, you have to get advancement 3 times before you evolve. So.
Okay. I got an 11 and then plus all that, so it's definitely a success.
Okay. So as you're moving through town, are you already wearing the maiden outfit?
Probably not, if they're trying to bank on, like, yeah.
Okay. As you walk through town, there are a lot of eyes on you guys.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very much like Nico is a little bit out front, and a lot of eyes on Nico.
Mm-hmm.
You guys, the other two, you could cease to exist as far as everyone else is concerned. But you guys are kind of used to that because that's the personality of Nico, right? Like Nico pulls people in. Nico pulled you two in, pulls other people in, has pulled other people into the group. Nico is the focus of this. But that also gives you guys some anonymity. As you move through, people are like, oh, it's just Nico. It's just Nico. And you guys don't really exist as you move through into the neighborhood. I mean, this is a normal state for you guys. And it's kind of the reason you guys are girlfriends with Nico. They are that kind of magnetic personality that once you get trapped in their orbit, you cannot get out.
Trapped?
Yes, trapped. As you tear people's lives down, Nico.
Wow.
Damn.
I see. I understand.
But you guys make it to the banker's neighborhood. Make your way back through the alley. We are going to have to do the nest roll to get us into the.
Did we already do the roll that got us to the house?
No, that's the roll we're doing right now.
Oh, okay.
the finesse roll to get through over the fence, through the neighborhood, all of that to get you up to the house where you can enter unseen. Now, Johnny, how many of the little escapades have you gone on with Nico and Zero?
I would say I've probably actually gone on maybe half of them, but I've helped with 2/3, if that makes sense. Like being in the field is definitely an anomaly for me.
Okay. Do you feel like you would be skilled at sneaking because of this, or not?
I think I would be skilled at the specific kind of sneaking we're trying to do. Like I would imagine that Johnny definitely is not rich. She's definitely used to being around rich people. And so I think she's adopted that very food service person affectation of
Right
I don't live
now
here.
we're
I
trying
just want
to
to look like I belong here.
right now we're trying to sneak
Oh,
low.
I mean, it would be convenient if I could say yes, but honestly, no. I don't think
Okay.
Johnny's a particularly sneaky person.
Okay. Uh, we're gonna have you do a finesse roll.
Awesome.
I promise
Well, that's
Zero. I promise Zero likes Johnny. I swear she does. She just has to get on her ass every once in a while. Cause did you say a one?
Again, I just say I got one. Those are the words that came out of my mouth, quite regrettably. So I was happy to let you cover that up. So I was happy to let that be forgotten.
Oh my god.
So go ahead and make your roll.
Oh, it's been made.
Yeah, they got a 1.
Yeah, they got a 1. That was their
roll.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
The sound of their tight outfit is constantly making noise, and it's alerting everybody in the neighborhood.
As you guys go over the fence, I'm gonna say probably Nico, you know how to go over a fence. You don't go up and over, you go sideways over. Zero, you slide over sideways. Johnny, you go ahead and vault yourself up, prairie dogging up, and the next fence over, there are 3 kids in a little kiddie pool, and they just stare at you and wait.
Hey, kids.
Oh god.
You're dressed weird.
I'm going to a costume party, and it's
Oh, we
a
don't have to go to a
surprise.
party. We're gonna ask our parents to go to a party.
Oh no! It's a secret party. It's a secret party. So we gotta keep it secret.
They're gone. You said party. They ran.
Zero looks at you.
Do we notice? I was about to say, do we notice her fall behind and interact with those children, or?
Yeah,
we're
down.
Partner in all of this, actually.
As you get down, yeah, you heard it. But you guys are at the house now. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
We got to get in the house before the parents come out. Because if the parents come out and see no one, and their kids are talking about a girl in a, what did you say, it was like a flapper dress, or?
I do sound like an imaginary friend. Like if your kid comes in and it's like a girl in a flapper dress, and there's a party, and we could get away with this if we get inside in time.
If you can get into the house in time. So you guys rush up to the house. I am going to add 2 to the ST for this. Yes.
May I give a fake coin to boost Zero's roll.
You can do that after.
Okay.
So, 0.
Mhm.
This will be an ST 14.
Okay.
Finesse.
Finesse. All right, and I get to use my reinforcement.
Unless you're okay leaving evidence that you broke in, which would be an ST6 brute.
What was the first ST? Because I missed it.
14.
14. And what stat?
Finesse.
I will allow you, if you do finesse, you will get to use your reinforcement die. You will not get to use a reinforcement die on the brute.
Well, I want to use finesse for sure. Because that brute's not looking broody enough to me. So I think 0, like, despite the fact that Johnny started slipping and sliding and falling and alerted kids to our presence, and 0 would. Matter of fact, Zero is looking at Johnny and not Johnny, looking at Nico, not saying anything, but wondering like, now why the fuck did we bring somebody that's inexperienced onto this shit? It's like, like, you just let anybody join the ranks, huh? But anyway,
anybody is crazy.
Anybody is insane.
Yeah, girl.
Gonna talk about your future sister-in-law this way.
Relax.
Relax.
I can't.
Relax.
Not like Nico that much.
Damn. Break up, and this is why you didn't get the we part of us getting out of here. I do think 0 would try to leave as little evidence as possible. That's just how she rolls whenever she's breaking into houses anyway. So you said I get to use my reinforcement. That is going to be a 14 ST. I can hit that. Okay. Well, that's a 1 on the reinforcement. So, let's.
You need to advance on your.
I do. Finesse. I know. I need to advance.
What's your finesse die again?
My finesse is a 10.
You got it.
I can handle this. I can handle that. I've been trusting your girl. That is.
Roll a 10. Light work.
So anyway, that is unfortunately a 7. So that's a total of 8. A fake coin is not going to help here.
Nope.
What's your thing, a 14?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, even if we both gave you 1.
If all 3 of you gave you 1.
It's just an L. Like, there's no... We just gotta take the L.
You know why this happened? It's because Johnny joined us.
You didn't put on the maintenance?
As you were trying to, pick the lock in there, it's one of the new, like, barrel locks. Not something you're real used to. So, like, you're used to, like, a big opening that you can get pick in there, and now it's just a barrel lock is what we use now. The keys. Before that, there was more like skeleton key type stuff, like bigger things, and so you're like trying to get your picks in there, and you're just scratching up the brass.
I think Zero's just like. I think Zero's just like trying to do it, scratching up the brass, like you said. She's like, the fuck is this shit? What kind of advanced technology? And she's just getting irritated.
I think you're doing it wrong. I don't think you're supposed to do it like that.
Okay, well then you do it then.
Nico,
since you know it, since you can do everything else, come on. We're on a time crunch.
I think if you say that, Nico, do you try?
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh no!
Grabs
the picks and just opens it.
No roll or nothing?
No roll or nothing.
Zero just looks at Nico. It's just like, well, first of all, I loosened that shit. That's the only reason why you're able to do that.
with the back of my hand as I go in. It's like, I'm the better half. And I walk in.
Damn.
There's 3 of us.
Bitcoin. Uh, currently, I think our Allison will be keeping track of our fake coins.
Hell yeah.
Allison, we are currently
I'm crying.
5 fake coins now. So we started the game. I forgot to say we started the game with 3. Otherwise, it just takes too long to fill those up. So the door swings open. You slide inside and close the door. Slide. You walk formally into the entrance of the house.
Between the walls.
Deep in the walls, huh?
And get the door closed behind you. You get out of the way. One of those doors has got glass on it, so you get out of the way. And you hear a creak from the fence. The parent next door pops up to look over, and you hear, "Fucking kid, nobody over here. Maybe get out of my chair." Go back.
Oh, no. The real crime that's occurred is someone had to get out of their chair for this.
Yes. Hear the door slam.
Do your shit. Come on.
A couple minutes later, you hear the kids crying.
Oh no.
But now I feel bad.
That will weigh on my conscience tonight.
You're inside the house. You are currently in the little mudroom entry right before the kitchen. It is a older kitchen, 1930s. Everything's wood or tile. There's not a lot of color to it. There's colors, but it's all muted colors. There's not a lot of bright colors that you would see in a modern kitchen of the 1950s. There is a one of the new stoves that have the top part, the warming drawer, and has a clock on it and everything like that. Those probably cost $200-$300, which for us today would be $1,000-$2,000 somewhere around there. So yes, but besides that, everything's very well worn. Off to your left, as you go into the kitchen, is the dining room, and Nico, you have been here before. There's to the left of the dining room, so you go in this way, left, and then another left towards the front of the house is the living room and the den, and then the stairs that would go upstairs. Yes, Nico.
Did they have? This is such a dumb question, but I don't know these things. Did they have were Christmas cards commonplace in the 1950s? You used to people Christmas cards? No.
Not in the way that you're thinking. No.
Oh, okay. All right. Never mind.
I have a question as well. How? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, how bright is it in here?
There's no lights on currently, but it is daytime, and the windows are open. The curtains are open, so lots of daylight coming in. So if you imagine a house with natural light, is that as you move forward into the living room and the den, it's going to be darker there because it is facing east. So the sun is currently to the west on the other side of the house, and so you will not be have as much light in there, but it'll still be bright enough to maneuver around. You are dealing with some very early electrical appliances and lighting, so there is a good chance if you turn the lights on, a light bulb might pop, just because the wiring is not still knob and tube, and you're in that place of where you're going from non-standardized electricity to standardized electricity, and sometimes there can be surges and that can blow. Light bulbs is a pretty common occurrence. Maybe not something you want to do in a house you're breaking into. You've already left signs that it's been broken into, but at this point in time, if you can get the materials and they don't notice that they're gone, nobody's gonna look. So.
I think 0. I was just gonna say, I think 0 is just gonna like move up to Nico, and tap them with the back of their hand. So where's the shit at?
Oh, I don't fucking know.
Fuck you mean
it's
you don't
in the
know?
House.
Hey, haven't you been here before? Haven't you been here before?
Well, yeah.
Where's the shit?
Yeah. Okay, all right. Jeez, don't fucking yell at me. All right, and Nico's just gonna go over to a random room and open the door. Probably in there.
Oh my god.
You are in the dining room. There is a not quite shag carpet, but a deep pile carpet on there.
In the kitchen?
That is brand new.
The dining room.
Oh.
The dining room. Hey, my parents put carpet in the kitchen.
Don't let there be carpet in the bathroom. I'll blow this place up.
I was in a carpeted bathroom once.
I've been in many carpeted bathrooms, so. But along to your right side is a buffet. Against that wall, there's a decently large size dining table. There.
Wait.
Seating for 8.
Like a buffet with food on? I'm sorry, I don't like a buffet.
No, a buffet is a type of furniture. It's the
like
a long wooden, has drawers on it, goes up against the wall where you can set.
Oh, I know what that is. I just didn't know that's what that was called.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't like there's 2 different levels. Like you could have just a buffet. Sometimes you have a hut, so you put the top on it and it has dishes in it. This is just a buffet. And for especially older homes that didn't have a lot of counter space, was a great way to extend being able to serve lots of people without having to put the dishes on the table. And so you have a table that fits 8 people, 2 cabin chairs on the end. There's a chandelier. It is a fully gas fire chandelier, so there's little candles on there, but have a little nipple on top. Yes, I said nipple, Destiny. And a little bit of flame comes out. And then to the left is a door that heads into the hallway where you're going to find the living room, the dining room, or the den, and the stairs going up. You could search this room if you would like. You can move on, do whatever you would like.
Yeah. Nico's gonna go up to 0. And be like, hey, I really think you should check this out. Me and Johnny are gonna go check out one of the bedrooms. And we'll meet back up upstairs.
0 this is what 0 just pulls her glasses down and glares at you, but her eyes are like shifting back and forth constantly.
Yeah.
But she pulls it like you're gonna fucking hear. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get your rocks off.
Don't be disgusting. You're disgusting. You're filthy. You know that.
I'm filthy for thinking that
yourself.
I'm filthy for thinking that you and your girl are gonna go up there and get it on in the bedroom. That's me.
Yes. We're just splitting up and looking for clues. What's your problem?
Why can't we all 3 split up into different directions? Why do I gotta...
We're dividing territory. Listen, just give me this, okay?
The fuck? All right, whatever. Go do what you need to do. I'll look down here.
I'm sorry, Kenna's face is killing me.
It's gonna get better.
In the 3D
Nobody's having a reaction that feels particularly kind to Johnny here, and I would just like to point that out.
It's like Scooby, like you, Velma, and Scooby go search that. Me and Daphne are gonna search the bedroom. Like what?
No, yeah. No,
my corner is empty.
I'm sure.
Go up to Johnny and be like, hey, let's explore this room real quick.
Explore?
Yeah. Well,
You brought me here on a heist and now you want to explore?
Could you just come on, please? Just
No, you come on. Go find what we came here to find. What is wrong with you?
I just want to talk to you.
You want to talk to me in the middle of a heist?
Yes, it'll take it. We could have been done by now if you would let me start when I wanted to start. You know what? It's fine. We can do it right now. You ever had like a really good piece of gum?
What?
Like a real good piece of gum.
Is Zero still here?
The flavor is really. I feel like we moved away, but if you listen hard enough, you can hear it.
I don't think Zero's gonna listen to your guys. It's disgusting.
To cooperate. Just like a really good piece
to cooperate.
And the gum is it's really good. You know, it's flavor and it's a fun time. And you and the gum are having a great time. But you know, eventually it is time for you and the gum to part ways.
If you break up with me through a gum allegory, I swear to God, you will die in this house.
I'm not breaking up with you. I'm not breaking up with you. I didn't see that.
In this house.
I think I'm gonna die in this house.
I'm not breaking up with you. I was just saying, sometimes you enjoy a thing, but with the knowledge that one day I'm gonna go look in this room for something.
Go look in that room for something. Go find anything.
We're gonna do a fate coin for
surrounded by deadbeats.
Soft launching a breakup is insane.
We're also going to do a fate coin for the I'm gonna die in this house.
No, listen. I know in character it's like Zero and Nico are best friends, right? And then unfortunately Johnny is just like looped into this codependent ass situation. I, the player, am like, Johnny would be well in her rights to open this door and scream, there are thieves inside of this house.
Unfortunately, they are also.
Would be like,
my mind.
I think the player would be like, period.
So, Johnny, Zero, and Nico, you are all going to different rooms to search.
Yeah.
Get this done as fast as possible.
On paper, that's what I'm doing. In execution, I think I am just having the general attitude of someone who had that conversation with their partner. Like, I'm not looking for shit.
Okay. So then you'll go in which room do you want? Living room or dining room, Zero?
I want the living room.
Living room? Okay. You okay taking the dining room, Johnny?
Yes.
Okay. And Nico, you head upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're not gonna have you roll, Johnny. You just stand. I feel like you're doing the John Travolta Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, it's a lot of that.
Zero, go ahead and roll me your discernment. ST 10 to find something. ST 15 to find something good. ST 20 to find something amazing.
I'm so upset that you made me lower 2 of my highest stats down to. I'm so sick. Do I get to use my reinforcement because I am really good at? Okay. I'll roll the reinforcement first then. That is okay. That's a 3 on the reinforcement. So, what does it do? That
7.
So that is a 5 total.
Okay. I mean, you find lots of things. The problem is all of the things you find are things that look like they would be missed immediately if you took them.
So
So there are art pieces, there are things on the wall, little tchotchkes that are here or there. You look in all the drawers, it's all newspapers, magazines, stuff like that, nothing of value in anywhere that would be hidden away enough to not be noticed immediately. And so you're kind of taking your time going through. You're very thorough. You're very meticulous in your approach. And it's not that you're not finding anything, you're just like, I gotta find stuff that we can get out without being known that we took. And this is the place they live. This is the place they are probably there the most. So, Miko, you walk upstairs. You open the first door. It's a bathroom. You open the second door. It looks like a kid's room. Open the third door, and it is a treasure room almost. Like there are like collectibles from different wars, different places all over. Um, this is kind of before the world became aware of not just selling antiquities to anyone. So there's, you know, masks of different cultures. There's Greek things. There's stuff from Egyptian pyramids, whatever. But the thing you heard about, the Crusade, is fully laid out on a table. As you walk up, it is a collection of pilgrim badges. And if you don't know what pilgrim badges are, there are lots of them. There's probably about 90 of them there. They're not that big, smaller. And it's what pilgrims used to wear on their clothes as they would take a pilgrimage to the Holy Lands in the Crusade. Um, and the ones that catch your eye the most uh, look like female parts, which was a very common thing that they would wear as like a blending of the world that was around them with Christianity. Um, you tell anyone that you found them?
I think Nico sees it, really takes it in, and is like, cool. And is gonna start looking through like drawers for like, cause they're like, they know this guy's got good cigars, right? They're looking for those expensive cigar, like they seen like their dad smoke with him.
Right. You find a couple of boxes. One is Puerto Rican cigars, which are very good, but are undershadowed by the box of Cuban cigars, which are not necessarily better than the Puerto Rican cigars. They are just contraband because they are legal, so have a higher value to them.
Cool. Yeah, so this is what Nico's gonna do. Nico is gonna, take both of the boxes of cigars, put them in a pocket, is gonna light one of them to smoke, gonna go to the desk, because all this stuff is on a desk, right?
It's on the table, but yeah.
On the table. Just gonna push all of that shit aside so they can lay on the table and just start smoking, just laying on the table, just smoking the cigar. Um, while they are while and like they're just doing whatever, like they're smoking. At some point they start going through the drawers. I feel like they probably find some like nice paper, one of those like expensive ass fountain pens, you know. They like roll over on their stomach with a cigar like on the side of their mouth, just like scribbling on the paper, humming the words to a song where like they're getting, it's like 7 different songs and it's all wrong. It's like rockabilly shit, but they don't fucking know the words. Uh, they like fucking fold a note up, put it in their pocket, roll back on their back, and they just keep like smoking the cigar, like with the stuff just truly shoved off to the side because they're like, we'll get to it. Like I found it. I need to relax. And so yeah, they're just up there doing that.
Zero and Johnny, you both leave your rooms and come back to the hallway. See each other.
Okay. Almost said rival. Zero looks at Johnny. You find anything?
No, I didn't find anything.
Did you look?
No, I didn't look.
What the fuck? What? Okay. Or where's Nico? I thought you two were gonna go off search like the bedroom together or some shit.
I don't know where Nico went, and I don't care. You're the one who usually has tabs on them anyway.
Fuck's your problem?
I don't have a problem. I'm in a house robbing a rich man. Let's go.
Hold on. I'm gonna need you to slow down with that attitude. All right.
I need both of you to roll a discernment roll. ST4.
On everything, if I fail this, I'm gonna be very disappointed with myself.
You can use your reinforcement.
20.
Damn.
You can use your reinforcement die.
Sure. I guess I'll do it for the hell of it.
That's a 20 and a 4.
Cool.
So,
only decent roll I've had today.
You got a 20 and a 4, so you need to make sure that you mark your advancements for both of those things so that you don't forget, because you can evolve those.
I got a 12.
12? Okay. Both of you from the door, because you're standing in the entry hallway. The stairs are to your Zero to your left, Johnny to your right. The front door is opposite of the stairs. Both of you smell the scent of a closed cigarette coming through the door, and you know somebody's outside. And you start to hear a key go into the lock.
Oh,
I think Zero. I think Zero wouldn't waste any time in grabbing what is your name? Johnny's arm and dragging them to the nearest into the nearest space that she is 89% sure is empty.
So here's your choice. You can hide and leave Nico get caught.
Yes.
Or you can run up the stairs to get Nico.
I answered before I'd been given 2 choices. Sorry.
Please, are those? God damn it. Robin? Wow, I'm going through even NPCs today.
Even your character.
I think Zero. Okay, then obviously I don't grab anybody's arm. Then I think Zero wouldn't look. Listen, as much shit as they be getting in, the one of the things that Zero does not want is for Nico to for either of them to get caught. So especially Nico. So if they are able to at least sound the alarm and let them know that something's happening, they're gonna go and find Nico.
Okay, Johnny, your choice, as Zero is running up, is to hide, which you are not good at this part of the break-in.
No, I'm not.
Or go with the people who are good at this and don't get caught. So this is not so much a choice of taking care of Nico for you. This is a choice of, do you trust yourself to get out of this, or do you trust the people you know who know how to get out of it? And there is a level of protection that Nico can provide, being of the class that they are.
Oh my god, so begrudgingly, but fine, I do it. Let's go find Nico.
Okay. You run upstairs, you see the bathroom open, you see the kid's bedroom open, you see the next door. and you go in and you see Nico laying on the table, all of the stuff shoved off onto the ground, smoking a cigar.
Hey guys, what's up?
The hell are you doing? The fuck?
Welcome to
We don't
Want
even
one?
have time
I
to
got
get
a
into this right
Cuban
now.
and a Puerto Rican. What? Why? What happened?
There's people in the house. They're coming in. We gotta go.
Oh no.
Get the fuck up. What are you doing?
Oh man, we can talk about. All right. I'm getting up. And I think Nico like just dramatically like stands up. And it's like standing on the table like full Superman pose. Like no, not Superman, Peter Pan pose. Like hands to the hips, and then like jumps off onto the ground. He goes, "Oh, this is the shit we came to steal, by the way." Just starts picking it up.
The cigarettes?
My God.
No, the shit on the floor. Come on, the naked ladies and shit. Come on, I only got 2 hands.
What? What? Zero's just gonna like crouch down and start picking up. Okay, can you? And then look at Johnny. Can you fucking help?
Sorry, I'm finding it. Yeah.
You guys grab a few things, shove them in your pocket. You hear the door open and close below. You hear the step of hard leather boot on the entryway, the wooden floor of the entryway down below. Anyone go look and see who's downstairs, as the scent of clove cigarette is now starting to waft up and compete with the scent of Nico's cigar.
One question before I answer that: is there a window in this room?
No, not in this room.
Damn, there goes my escape attempt.
Nico would try to peep because they're very curious because they know when the banker is supposed to get home, and so they're like, "Is he home early? Like, is someone else in here? Like, what the fuck is up? Someone else trying to steal our job? Like,
So you go peek.
yeah."
It's one of those things where it's the stairs that go up and then turn to the final landing, and there's a little bit of a banister with spindles in it that you can kind of like sneak up to and look down into the hallway. So not really difficult. Aren't required to roll for it. You sneak up there, and you see a man you have never seen before, which is novel because
I know
this is a
everybody.
small town. You know everybody. And he is wearing a light tan, almost, well, not tan, light gray, Seersucker suit. But this is something. This is something special. It has these crimson lacquered buttons on the suit jacket. He is wearing a whale bone belt buckle that is just a circle with a single star carved into the middle of it. And he is wearing crimson red gator leather boots.
Gator.
Gator. Oh,
And he is
we got Rich McGee.
He's got very short cropped black hair. And he's holding out a clove cigarette as you see the smoke kind of curling up, no wind, no air, and he's just looking around. He takes a puff. I know you're here, kid.
Like, Nico just makes me go shit, and then just like peels off, like runs to Zero and Johnny. And it's like, we've been made, we gotta split. And it's gonna run for the nearest window.
Okay. Probably the clearest window that you see is at the end of the hallway, opposite from the stairs. So you run down past the other two doors in this house, and you get to the window, and you can hear the footsteps of the person coming up the stairs. And
I think. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
he says, "Don't run. I know where you live. They sent me to find you."
Nico's just not saying anything because they're just like, there's no evidence, there's no proof.
And we all hear this going on.
This
Yeah,
could be anybody.
I assume that all three of you are
together, yeah.
headed for the window.
I think
I'm trying to kill Nico with my mind.
So literally as they're like next to the window, I think Nico like gets it open and then looks at Johnny and like offers their hand out to Johnny to help her out the window first, with the understanding that Johnny is only in this situation because they low key pressured her into it, and it's just like, I'm sorry. It's like,
don't even apologize. Don't even say sorry to me right now. You're just gonna make me angrier.
You guys get the window open.
mm-hmm.
Are you trying to? This is the second story.
Mm-hmm.
Are you trying to climb down, or are you diving?
Nico would dive. I don't know about the other two.
Nico would, or not Nico. Zero would also take a dive.
Yeah, but Nico is trying to get Johnny out first because again, there is that knowledge of like Johnny and Zero would be in more trouble than Nico.
Johnny, are you let them push you out, or do you resist?
Let is a strong word. I think I am physically incapable of stopping them if they both decide I'm going out the window. Like, I don't let them do anything, but it does happen.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is Johnny goes out first, then Nico, then Zero. And,
I feel like Nico would try to go last. If Zero it's the same thing as Kenna. If Zero was like pushing Nico, then Nico kind of just has to go next.
Story-wise, we're gonna have Zero go last.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nico, you're out. Zero, as you're about to dive out, you look back and you see this man who is standing now at the top of the stairs staring at you. And he reaches into his pocket, pulls out a little notebook, flips it open, writes something, puts it back.
Oh, that actually was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Will he write my name in that death note? I think Zero, I think that was Zero's first mistake of turning around to look. And she doesn't know what compelled her to do that, because when they get made, their shit is to go. So like something compelled her to turn around and look. And I think she's kind of like, she can't help but be like a little like, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm gonna say mesmerized. That's not the word that I'm looking for, but that's the word we're gonna use here. She should, in a trance, I guess, for some reason, is like spending those like 2-3 seconds that he took to do all that. And then like something in her like chest just like her heart just starts racing like faster, but not because of like they're trying to get out and because of like, fear of getting caught. It was just like this man just seemed to like pull all of that like a different, but instilled a different type of fear in her, but she doesn't know what that means. So, but all she knows is that man took notes, that man saw her, and she is going to turn around and jump.
Okay. We're gonna say you guys go ahead and extract yourself from the house. You make it back to the overflow facility, the abandoned overflow facility. You split the goods over the course of the next week. No reports, no hullabaloo. Doesn't seem like anybody has noticed that this happened. So whatever that man was doing there seems like maybe also wanted to go undetected. And whatever happened, you seem to have gotten away scot-free. But it's a week later. Zero. Bianca sends you a letter. Says, "Hey, Micah, I know we didn't leave on the best, but my husband's cousin said they were looking for somebody to clean the floors at the bank. And I know it's not like glamorous or exciting like you like, but if you get this job, I mean, a year or two, you could be a teller. 10 years, you could be a loan officer. 30 years, you have your own bank, your own branch, a house, steady money. Can't force you to do it, but if you're interested, he said he'd put in a good word for you. Love, Viotto.
God damn it.
Flip it over. P.S. Nico.
P.S.
what?
Nico?
Fuck Nico.
Fuck Nico. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the meme of the little white child with his hands out? There you go.
I think
Yes, correct.
I think as Nico reads, or not Nico, as Zero reads this note, the fuck, had this been any other type of letter, well, I shouldn't say any other type of letter, there's a couple circumstances where she wouldn't do what I think she would do. Had this been anything else and some fuckery and that they read the fuck Nico part, they would have just balled it up and tossed it over their shoulder. But I think as she goes back or turns it back around and rereads the contents of the letter, because she was already like thinking of what a future outside of like crime and like all this stuff that she'd be doing would look like anyway, trying to figure out like what path she could possibly take that isn't just this. And it's definitely like her sister is correct. It's not glamorous. It's not exciting in the way that she likes, but the combination of already having wanting to go in a different path mixed with her constantly thinking about that man, because I promise you every night since then she's thought about that man that looked at her and wrote something in that notebook. And she hates that it scares her, and she doesn't want to she definitely doesn't tell anybody that it scares her, but she does admit to herself that it does. I think she was looking for an opportunity to get out, because before she didn't really have it, and now she has this is she thinks about what Nico said about us having a set plan, and she can think this must be part of that plan. So if this is what the world wants from me, then I'll do it. So she's gonna.
As you're
okay.
thinking that and reading that, you're at the overflow facility. And Nico and Johnny come walking up. Nico.
Damn, y'all still together?
Mm-hmm. No, this is a week later.
Oh.
I think we are walking up together. I think.
Before you go,
yeah.
Nico, you heard something again last night at one of your parents' parties.
Yeah.
You have a new store, a big one this
time. Yeah. Walk up. Nico's just like, so. Well, look at my favorite people gathered together in one accord once again.
Well, you gotta do this shit every single time. You gotta make a big announcement every single time. You just get to the point.
Well, God forbid I'm an actor. I have some flair. Fuck you. Anyway, the mayor got some real nice art pieces. And, I'm no critic. Personally, I think the art is bullshit, but goes for a shit ton of money. Heard him talk to my parents about it. I'm saying make a few of those paintings. Break in like old times. It's been a week. Hands are starting to get itchy.
Mayor's house tomorrow?
Yeah. You got a date?
Yeah, right. Sure. No. Job interview. I know. J-O-B.
Wow.
Okay, all right, yeah. Fuck. A job interview? Fucking where?
The bank. Caught one for my sister.
You're gonna work for the dumbass square we just robbed? Are you serious?
First of all, they don't know. Calm down. Let me explain. Stop yelling at me.
I'm not fucking yelling at you.
You raising your voice and all that, and think about how this makes you look in front of your girl.
You say you're a girl, and I think like Nico's eyes like dart to Johnny because I think they just haven't talked in a whole week.
There's not been a single conversation that's passed between them since they left house. The first time we're seing each other in a week.
No,
I think Johnny is truly like checked out. Yeah. I think Johnny is on autopilot. She's just like, sure, babe, yeah, whatever you want.
Oh, ooh.
Like fully responding to Zero, like not even realizing that it wasn't Nico who was phone black. Like Johnny is just fully in like girlfriend who hates their partner and just waiting for the next exit.
So you're trying to convince Zero to go on the job.
Yeah. So what? You're gonna work?
Are you in or not?
And do what? Count?
Oh, Zero has to work herself up to say this part because she knows it's gonna piss off Nico so bad. I won't be counting a damn coin. I will be sweeping, mopping, cleaning.
So you're ditching me and this great score I got so you can sweep floors of a dumbass that can't lock his doors right.
Okay, well, how about we think about this for a second? Because you're saying that this score that you got is a great score. You said that about the last score, and look what the fuck happened.
My bad.
Your bad is correct.
Sorry, but you didn't become a fucking millionaire. I know that's what you want to do. You want to get a bunch of money so you can leave forever.
First of all, I did not say that. I did not say that. You put that shit. You said that shit. You're the one who made that fuck ass plan. I didn't say anything like that. You were talking about some you
care about your future and you don't know where you're going.
At least one of us cares about our future. At least somebody wants better for our future. And then Nika or Zero claims her mouth shut because she did not mean to say that.
You know what?
Should I go?
What?
Should I just
like? You know,
should I go?
You should probably go too.
Yeah.
Like, you're at this point that if you push further, Zero, who is your rock, might be gone from your life forever.
Yeah. Nico just pauses and he's just like, you know what? I'll do it by myself. Solo's is gore.
Like, can't you just wait? I don't know, like a week or something. Maybe I can probably figure some shit out.
You got big shit going on. I don't want to get in your way. So later, Gator. They're gonna turn around. Well, they're gonna like walk back as a turn, and then they're gonna like pause by Johnny for a second and be like, maybe we should have an actual talk when I get back from this. Kind of owe it to you.
Right. I think Johnny's gonna fully ignore that and look at Zero and be like, I think you should take the job. I think you should have something stable for yourself. I also think a little boost couldn't hurt.
Nico,
Well,
or fuck.
looks like you guys are becoming fast friends, so have fun. Nico's gonna turn around and leave.
First of all, 3 months, by the way. Fast friends after 3 months is killing me.
So we're gonna skip ahead a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
Zero. Interview goes well. I mean, they're like, can you use a mop?
Damn.
All right, you got the job if you want it.
Shit. Thank you. Do I start now?
Now, you'll start next week.
Oh, what day next week? What time? What's my schedule?
Tuesday is your start date. Be here at 6 p.m. when we close. The security guard will show you around the bathrooms, sweep mop all the floors, dust everything. Should be done by 10 or 11 p.m. So, pay you 7 cents an hour.
I forgot what year.
I was about to say. I was like, what?
That's still pretty low. That's still pretty low.
I know, but like.
Oh God, I'm sorry. That killed me. I was like, what? Oh, I think.
Why bother?
In the door. It's the foot in the door that you're doing this.
Yeah. Like I think beggars cannot be choosers here. Yeah.
As you leave the interview, Johnny is waiting for you outside. Johnny, you have just come from the mayor's house, where you were with Nico.
Oh God.
Nico called you or got you that morning. Was like, I can't do this by myself. I need a lookout. You don't even have to go in the house. Nothing. Just stand outside, do what you normally do on these, and just look for people. And you, being Johnny, not. I mean, it's not that you don't have a spine. It's just that you feel a little adrift in this world. So you're like, here,
No vertebrae.
there you go.
Well, they're clearly not gonna make it if 5 like respectfully. I don't think Nico actually has the facilities to pull this off by themselves.
So you're standing outside, and 10, 15, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 35 minutes, 40 minutes pass, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? And so you go into the house. The door is open. You search the entire mayor's house. There's no missing art. And there is no Nico. You had a good enough view. You saw all the doors in and out. Nico did not leave this house. Nico is gone. And there's a part of you that instantly goes, if Zero had done their job and went along with Nico, this wouldn't have happened. But Zero abandoned Nico. And whether or not you fully justify that in your mind, it is Nico was untouchable. I mean, you just were in a house where a guy came up the stairs and you got away scot free, even though Nico knocked the whole thing over and was smoking a cigar in the house. Nico is untouchable. So if something happened to Nico, it had to have been somebody else's fault. And you're not the partner in crime. You're the partner in romance, but not the partner in crime. And the partner in crime didn't show up. So here you are outside of the bank as Zero comes walking out. How happy do you look, Zero?
I think she's grinning ear to ear, like so hard that like the piercings in her lip are just like it's like oh she had it's been such a long time that she smiled this wide too. Um she's like she got the job, she's making money, she's moving on up. Like this is a great opportunity for her. And what does she see when she opens up those doors and sees Johnny standing there? I think
she hears Johnny before she sees her, and I think she hears Johnny say, "Wipe that fucking smile off your face."
Oh, okay. I'm okay. I'm sorry. I thought Johnny. Oh, not Johnny. What's your name? I thought Nico kept you on a leash. They didn't train you not to talk like that.
Whoa! Jesus Christ!
Wait, like you're talking crazy to me, bro. It's like 3 months and still no home training.
Existed in the 1950s. No, I'm gonna take a moment and not remind you who the fuck you're talking to and focus on what matters here.
Yeah,
Nico is missing,
tell me who.
and you're gonna go find them.
Wait, what the fuck you mean Nico's missing?
Nico is missing. They went in to do the job they said they were gonna do, and they didn't come out. And you're gonna go find them because I can't.
I think Zero is trying to process all that. What the fuck? Like Zero or not Zero. Nico missing. Find them. Those are like just like what they went. Okay. So they went to do that stupid mayor job. Okay. What the fuck do you mean? Like, how do you go missing? And what were you doing? Looking out? How'd you not? Did you look? Did you check? Did you do anything other than stand there?
Yeah, I looked. Yeah, I looked and I checked, and that's how I know Nico didn't come back out. They went in, they didn't come back out. That's all that happened. My job was to look, my job was to see if anyone came in or out because I don't do this. I am a bartender. That's all I know. And all I know is that this needs to be your problem now because it can't be mine.
Fuck. God damn it, Nico. What the fuck did you do? Okay. I'll go find them. They're probably just maybe they like escaped from your view or some shit. Maybe there's like a hidden door or something. They're laying low. I don't. I'll go find them. Just just I don't know. Go home. Go do your job. Something. I don't know. Just get the fuck out of my face. Um.
Well, that's clearly what I was gonna do.
Johnny, do you leave Zero or do you stick with them, try and help them find Nico? Either is fine.
I leave. I leave. I said find Nico. I didn't say return them.
So Zero, you head off to the mayor's house. As you are searching the mayor's house, as soon as you enter, the first thing you pick up is the smell of a clove cigarette. And as you are moving through the house looking for Nico, you find upstairs in the hallway a single crimson lacquered button. And then you hear the mayor coming through the front door.
God damn it.
Nico is not here. You grab up that button out the window, kind of a repeat of the banker's house. Gone. Where would you like to go next?
We already went to the mayor's house. We already went to the bank. Let's go to Nico's cousin. The cousin's home, right?
Okay. You go to Nico's cousin's house, Jacob. This is where you guys hang out to smoke. Jacob acts as an unofficial Finn for you guys sometimes. He knows people who can move stuff. And so you show up, you bang on the door. Jesus, calm the fuck down.
Open up.
Door what?
Is Nico here? I think when
No.
it opens, she's still hitting on him on accident.
Calm
Yes.
down.
Sorry, fuck. Is
Jacob's husband, John Baptiste, walks up behind him, wraps his arms around Jacob from behind, puts his head on his shoulder. What's wrong, Zero?
Is Nico here? Please tell me that she's here.
Oh. You want to smoke?
No, I don't. No, not right. No, I can't. I need to know where Nico. Have you seen them? Have you heard anything from them?
You just got some good reefer in, man, from Chicago.
Oh my god, fuck. God damn it! I don't give a fuck about Chicago right now. Nico, have you heard from them recently? Seen anything? If the answer is just no, then just say that.
I heard from them 3 days ago. Said they were gonna go on a score or something.
God damn it.
Maybe it was 2 days ago. Jacob's like, nah, it was yesterday. It was just yesterday. Oh damn! I thought it was a week beginning.
Oh, you guys are high as fuck. Okay. Shit. I just.
Oh, you want to smoke? We got some new stuff reefer in from Chicago.
No, I don't want anything to smoke. I don't want anything to drink. I don't want anything to eat. I just want to know where Nico's at. You guys don't know where Nico's at, and that's completely fine. Thank you. All right.
Oh, Nico's probably at home. Unless they're doing a score. If they'd done a score, they'd be here, so they'd be at home. We just got some new reefer in from Chicago.
Okay, Nico's Zero's just gonna. All right, thanks, and she's just gonna walk off and just make her to Nico's house.
Hi, Zero.
She's just dashing away.
You look very nice today. Oh. You get to Nico's house. Nico's house is one of the new houses in town. Which is a very expensive thing. I mean, it is a 4-bedroom, 4-bath house. Long driveway, has a gate in front of it. You open you go in, you know how to get in through the smaller gate, you run up, and Nico's mother is outside gardening her roses. She hears you running, stands up, and says, "Oh, Micah."
Hey, Ellen.
How can we help you, Micah?
Hey, Ellen. You look so great today, Ellen. Is your daughter here? Your middle child, the one
Which
that
one?
yeah, which one is correct? The middle one, the one that you kind of, you have one of those, by the way.
We don't want you hanging around because you corrupt her?
Corrupt is such a strong word here. Do you know where they are? I don't want to argue.
If she's not with you, then probably in jail or dead or something.
Damn.
The way you've been leading her down the path of perdition.
Zero, just I was you know what? I'm not gonna argue with you on this. They're not here. Okay.
You hear a deep voice from behind you. Oh, Micah.
Yep, that's my name. Why does everybody keep fucking saying it?
Because we don't want you here, Micah.
Okay. Do you want your daughter here?
We would love our daughter back after what you have done to her, but
I didn't do. It's taking Nico a lot, or Zero a lot. I just want to know if Nico is here. It sounds like they're not. And you know what? That's all I need to know.
Where Nico is. You're always with her.
Well, they're not with me right now. Now are they? I haven't seen them since yesterday.
Something happened to Nico.
God damn it. I don't know. I don't know. All I know is that I went to go look for them, different places where I know they would be at, and I have not seen them since. I haven't heard from them. Don't know where they're at.
Uh, Thomas walked in, and you hear him calling the police to report their daughter missing. Reggie and Eleanor, Nico's older brother and younger sister, come out, and Eleanor comes up and like hugs you, Zero. She loves you. She thinks you're the best thing that has ever happened. Reggie's like, Reggie knows that Nico's the bad one, but like is not going to jeopardize his position with the family in stating that.
And you know what
And also is like their parents are not always the best. And Reggie and Nico, while they don't necessarily get along, don't hate each other, don't want the other one to get in trouble. So it's just like hey,
I make sure to give Eleanor like a massive hug and like place my head on top of her and look directly at her parents when I do that. Um, then she
Ella is the only one out there, and she's just like.
Yeah, Zero looks at Reggie and just like I don't know where Nico is. I haven't seen him since yesterday, and I've tried looking for him different places. I don't know where they are. Do you have any idea where they could be?
I don't know the fuck. I don't even know her anymore. At that time, cops pull up. They go in. You leave. You check around other places. The cops, they search. Johnny, they come talk to you. You tell them about the mayor's house, and because as much as you are maybe, I don't want to be with Nico anymore. You don't want Nico harmed, and uh, would rather be in trouble with the cops a little bit than not tell them something that could save Nico. They search the mayor's house. They search around town. A couple days go by. You're looking everywhere. When you go back out to the facility, the overflow facility, and you're like, maybe I just need to go. Like it's probably been 3 years since you guys would explore everywhere inside the facility. Mostly now you just hang out outside as a place to meet before you go somewhere else. But you remember, you head in, you are searching through the uh, facility, and as you stand there, uh, in probably one of the biggest spaces, open spaces, um, there's a feeling places have when there's nobody, when they are abandoned. There's no life. There's no movement of air. There's no stray sounds that don't fit what the world is around, and uh, you come to grips with the fact that Nico is gone, truly well and gone. The search is being called off. Your one clue nobody would listen to. Nobody understood the significance of a closed cigarette and a red lacquered button. Your job starts tomorrow. You go home. You're sitting at the table. Your parents aren't there. Um, what was his name? DeAndre?
Dante.
Dante. I couldn't remember, okay?
Pick the blackest name.
I knew it was a B name.
that was true. I just want to let it be known at the time of this recording, it is still Black History Month. It's still fully February.
Write that down.
February 17, 2026, 10:32 p.m. Eastern.
Oh, Dante is because Dante is 12, so he's off at a friend's house. You're home alone, and there's a newspaper on the table. You open up that newspaper and you're just flipping through it, not reading. You're just, and then there in the classified, nice big ad. Wanted. Private investigator intern. And your life kind of crystallizes before you. You don't go to the bank job. You go and you become a private investigator. And that is where the universe is going to close this session. So that is our first session of the prequels. And the first session of Nico's story. Next week, we will be back at the same time. We will do a time skip. Zora and Kenna will still be with us. They will be playing different characters. Because Nico is dead, of course, but
spoiler.
Find us again on all of the socials. Kenna, or we're gonna have the things up, right? Where you can find everybody.
Yeah.
We'll try, I can edit those. I can edit those in.
But yeah, tune in next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll be waiting.
Bye.